All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Evan here. Got another episode for you today. We're gonna go back to the well here with four set for life millionaire editions. Putting my money where my mouth is, running it back because they have currently a 95.9 expected value, meaning on average about 95% of your money back from your investment. So that's why we're rolling with these. Top prize 20 million. Um, these aren't actually all four. I actually got these at two different places. The first place I went to only had one card left. Number 29 here, the last one of the pack. So we'll see if that one's lucky. And then I went to a different store and got three more, 14, 15, and 16 here. Um, and yeah, let's get into it. So as far as the tables, I am working on the ones for Virginia and some of the other states. I'll zoom in for you, get a little better look. But I also am uncovering more and more information every single day about how these games are made and the different strategies behind them. So um, I'm actually adding to those documents. I'm getting more information that's going to help us for sure, and I'm going to wait to duplicate it for other states until I get all that set up. So basically, it's just using some information from a lawsuit from the Texas Lottery a few years ago where they had to disclose some information about how they distribute the prizes. So, the numbers that are in that document are based on if the game was completely random, right? If the prizes were completely random. And that's just not the case. That's not how a lottery retailer is going to operate, because if it were completely random, this is just a quick proof of that. If it were completely random, there's a chance that let's say there's 10 million cards sold for this set for life and 10 top prizes. Theoretically, if they do this enough, there's going to be a case where all 10 prizes, if it was completely random, all 10 grand prizes were sold within the first 10,000 cards or whatever, some really small number, meaning that they can't even sell the rest of the cards because there's going to be no more top prizes. And so, yeah, if a card, if a certain game runs out of top prizes, then they can't sell it anymore. The cards that are already in the stores can be sold, so you have to watch out. That's why we say always make sure there's top prizes left for the game that you're playing, because they can still sell them, but the retailer, the lottery retailer, isn't gonna continue to supply these stores with cards from games that don't have the top prizes. So if they get rid of all the top prizes within the first small percentage of the cards, then they can't even sell the rest, and they're going to lose a lot of money on those cards. So what they do is, I should real quick make sure I'm not missing any of these the matches here. I don't see a match. Also, if you haven't played these before, we're looking for symbols up to 50x, or the life symbol, automatic win, 800,000 a year for 25 years, or a match the winning numbers up here. So that's what we're looking for. But yeah, back to my point. So how they do it is it's called stratified randomness. In that so let's go back to that example. Let's say there's 10 million cards sold for this one, and there's 10 top prizes. So they're going to set it up to where there's 1 grand prize in each 1/10 of the cards. So each 10% of the cards, they're going to put 1 grand prize. So that allows them to spread out the wins periodically and keep people interested, and not make it so that all of the top prizes are won immediately. So with that information, I mean, that information is gold, because what that tells you is you know, if there's a game that has a lot of cards sold but no top prizes won, that can tell you that there is likely to be a top prize sold somewhere soon, because they're going to want to spread them out evenly, you know. And the reverse is true as well. If there's been a couple of top prizes won already and not that many cards sold, it's likely that there won't be another top prize even distributed on purpose by the retailers for quite some time, because they want to space it out. They can't give away all the prizes, all the top prizes, because otherwise they can't sell the rest of the tickets. So that information is very valuable. I'm working on implementing that so we can actually use that to determine which cards are likely to have top prizes in circulation at that time. So that's what I'm working on. Also, you know, as far as that's like kind of on the macro sense where like the top prizes are, but each individual pack is also not random. What some of the information in that lawsuit, each pack is there's a set limit to the number of winners in each pack and the number of, you know, tiers of wins. So if you ever buy a pack, or if you're ever at the store and you're buying just one at a time until you get a win, if you ever get a card that over 15x is your money. So if you buy a $10 card, if you win anything over $150, then you know that there's not going to be another significant winner in the rest of that pack. So very valuable information. I mean, I feel like that's kind of intuitive already. I feel like we all kind of have a sense, you know, once you win something big, you know, you should lay off of that card for a while. I feel like that's just intuitive. Most of us understand that, but it's actually been proven in a court by the lottery retailers themselves. So that information can absolutely be exploited, and I'm working on it. Really trying to dig deep, get as much information as I can before I start duplicating those for the different states. So bear with me on that. And I'm excited because I feel like there's some potential there. There's really some interesting information and some really useful tidbits that we can use in our advantage. So through the first card here, I saw no matches. So 0 for 1 on this one. This was the last card of the pack. I wasn't sure about that. We gave it a shot. Nothing there. So let's go to 14. And also, that means that you should always do them in ascending order. So don't do them in descending order, because once you hit a big prize, like let's say, so this is 30. If this is a $30 card, let's 15x would be 450. So any prize that I win over $450, I know for a fact that there's not going to be another big winner in the rest of that same pack. So if we get that winner on this, say this card right here, I'm not even going to scratch the next two. I'm going to go trade those in if at all possible and get my money back, because I know that there's not going to be a big winner. So very useful information. You can already see how that can affect your decisions as far as which cards to buy and how many to buy and at what time. So we're getting to the bottom of this. We're gonna uncover as much information as we can to give us as much of an edge as possible. So I will be going through that this week and putting that in my future videos. So stay tuned for those. Today we're just rolling with these 4 here. I bought these over the weekend, so we're just gonna do these, and I don't see a winner yet in this one either. 16, 13, 53, 44, 46, 33, 43, 55. Yet to win on that number. 12, nothing. 52, 54, 51, 26, 29, 49, 8, 28, 34, 57, 25. Okay, nothing yet. Just need 150x. Yeah, that's really kind of all we need. 59, 15, 23, 22. Another, piece of information that was given to the public from that lawsuit was that there's only a certain amount of losing cards in a row. And how you find that, I'll tell you in a second here once we get to the end. 3, no winner. 6, no winner. All right, so you look at the odds of winning any prize. 1 in 3.22. You round that 3.22 to the nearest whole number, so 3, and you multiply that number by 2. So there can't be any more than 6 losing cards in a row. By rule, they will never have more than 6 losing cards in a row. So if you ever, these 3 I bought here, if they're all losers, I theoretically should go back to the store and buy, keep buying them until I get a winner. That's gonna give us our best chance at winning a prize, and there can't be any more than 6 non-winning tickets in a row. So interesting information there. I don't see any winners on this card either. So 0 for 2. I'll definitely double check these with the scan, but I don't see any winners. Let's go to ticket number 15 here. Middle of the pack. There's our winners. Let's go. 19, 28, 41, 55, 4, 38, 44, 24, 15, 16, 25. So yeah, it definitely might change how I do these videos, because right now I'm just, purchasing the cards and then doing these videos at home. But with that information, I mean, from the sounds of it, I'm gonna need to start buying these one at a time and potentially just scratching them either right there in the store or in my car out in the parking lot, something like that, and really start to get a system down to maximize my return is the main key here. And theoretically, even if I'm not profiting, if I can get as close to break even as possible, that's what I want. Because if I were to get it to where I almost break even every single time, that means I'm just giving myself free chances at millions of dollars, right? If it's not costing me anything to try, then I'm just getting free tickets for millions of dollars, which if I do that enough, eventually it's going to hit, right? Probability says eventually, if I buy enough cards. So that's the goal. That's what we're working towards here. 1, 3, don't see any winners. Try to keep this this on the screen here. 43, 31, 8, 45, 36. Okay, I don't see any winners on that one either. 0 for 3. Setting up for the big finish. Y'all ready for this? Sorry, I had to do that. All right, there's the winners. See if we can get a symbol here. $47, $44, $58, $24, $56, $57, $12, $31, $21, $8. Man, we are cold right now. Hey, right as I say that, we got a match. We got one. First one. 32, 29, 23. There's that 55. No win. 43, 51, 19, 28, 39, 59, 26, 34, 1, 27, 53, 45, 3, 14. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'm rooting for any more matches, because I feel like if you're gonna win big, it's gonna be on a singular match. I don't know that for sure, but I feel like that's how they would do it. But we're gonna check it out here. 6, 15. I'm excited. Let's see what we got here. I feel good about it. 15. Okay, so 35. No other matches. All right, let's see what we got here. Is that a T? Damn it. Free ticket. Okay, 30 bucks. Better than nothing. All right, so bought 4 tickets, spent 120, got 1 free ticket back. You know, sometimes that happens, but that's why I'm digging deeper into these numbers and potentially changing the way that I buy these tickets and make these videos. So stay with me, subscribe, like the video if you haven't, leave a comment, let me know how you guys are doing, if you have any strategies of your own, if they work, if you've tried them out, if you think mine will work, let me know. Appreciate you guys joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.